The Red Baron. This book is a narrative about the journey of one of the greatest fighter pilots of all time. World War I will always be remembered as a trial of new innovations. Despite the gruesome battles, the war put to test new ideas. Among them was the concept of warplanes, and in World War I, the planes were nothing like anything today. For starters, they were all very slow by today's standards, using propellers. Many of them were biplanes, with two massive wings that were mounted atop each other. The planes were very weak. Many times, a singular shot could inflame the whole craft. The low agility and horrendous speed meant that this occupation was extremely dangerous. Warplanes at this time didn't have amazing rockets or 300 RPM miniguns. Instead, they generally relied upon slow but heavy machine guns mounted above the engines or manned by a back gunner. This newly opened niche of warfare had a perfect gap for someone to dominate, and that person was Manfred von Richthofen, nicknamed Red Baron. Despite what descriptions would have you believe, Manfred von Richthofen wasn't a great flyer. In fact, he was more average than you'd expect. He started out serving the army in the First World War, but quickly became bored and was eventually transferred, ending up under the tutelage of German Luftwaffe pilots. Though his flying could be lethargic, sluggish perhaps, he became exceptionally savvy at mastering the art of attacking. Many times, he'd pounce upon unsuspecting enemies from above, diving out of the clouds. For a sure kill, he had the courage to get closer than most pilots dared. In the air, his tactics prevailed time and time again, and he managed to down his British counterpart. Unfortunately, his career was ended in a dogfight over France. The Red Baron is a prime example of how talent isn't everything. Von Richthofen probably wasn't the best flyer, but he was determined, courageous, and very smart. What talent he had in flying, he wonderfully applied to the art of battling in the air, becoming one of the greatest fighter pilots ever. The end. Thank you for watching.